It works fast for long-lasting soothing of tired muscles and joints.
And you won't stink.
Hi, I'm Darla from Cintas.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. We have so much to do. I need fire extinguishers, right?
We'll place them for you and be out for regular inspection.
Great. And what about my new hires?
We'll get them into uniforms and keep them looking sharp.
What about this first aid cabinet?
Fully stocked.
It wasn't this morning.
It is now. And so are the restrooms.
Wow, Cintas really seems to know what we need.
You said it.
Oh, I'm ready!
Learn how Cintas can help you get ready for the workday. Visit Cintas.com.
This is your station for the 16K a day giveaway. Coming up at 5 after the hour on KHOW Denver, an iHeart radio station.
It wasn't on purpose. I'm Lisa Lacera, Fox News. The company accused of scraping up Facebook users' personal info for political purposes says it wasn't intentional. Fox's Jessica Rosenthal has more live.
Lisa, Cambridge Analytica's acting CEO says they did not use the Facebook data they got in the 2016 presidential election. Alexander Taylor said when they got the data back in 2014, they did it within Facebook's terms of service, but deleted it in 2015 after Facebook asked them to do so, and certified it with an internal audit as well. Now they're undertaking yet another audit, and they say they're cooperating with British authorities. Now, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg said the way they granted app makers access has not been allowed since a policy change nearly 4 years ago. A House and Senate committee have sent a letter to Zuckerberg requesting that he testify, and earlier this week, Zuckerberg had said he would be willing to, Lisa.
Jessica, another day of jitters on Wall Street as investors continue to be fearful over a trade war with China.
Today, the Dow finished down 424 points at 23,533. That was a loss of 1.77%. The Nasdaq down 174 points at 69.92. The S&P 500 down 55 points at 25.88. For the week, the Dow and the S&P 500 down more than 5.5% each. The Nasdaq down more than 6.5%.
Nicole Pedalides with the Fox Business Network. Students who work on the newspaper at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, took part in a forum today in Washington ahead of tomorrow's March for Our Lives to discuss gun violence.
The reality is that most of the 17 people were under the age of 18. So if those kids are old enough to be in the line of fire, then we're old enough to speak out about it.
Mostly students were killed at the school when police say Nicholas Cruz opened fire on Valentine's Day. Fox News, fair and balanced.
When you're hiring, you don't want to sort through dozens of irrelevant resumes. You want an efficient way to get to a short list of qualified candidates. That's why you need Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes. Set up screener questions based on your job requirements. Then zero in on qualified candidates using our intuitive online dashboard. Discover why 3 million businesses use Indeed for hiring. Post a job today at Indeed.com/hire. Search for greatness. Search Indeed.
A list of things that will let you down today. Your alarm clock, C-store coffee, public transportation, the office elevator, the sandwich you packed for lunch, the 5th floor printer, your cell phone battery, the shoelace you swore you double knotted, your hard drive, your backup hard drive, and of course, the weather. Brighten your day with something you can actually count on. GoToMeeting is the easy-to-use collaborative meeting tool that 18 million monthly users trust to help them get work done. To learn more about how you can meet better, visit GoToMeeting.com.
KHOW News Time, 4:03. I'm Kathy Walker. The No Road fire in southern Douglas County is now mostly contained, but it burned 170 acres near Spruce Mountain. 2 homes were evacuated as a precaution. Nick can see it from the top of Monument Hill.
I can see the smoke blowing that way to the north, and it looks like it's going to cross I-25, probably close to Greenland. So there's that much smoke, and that's probably a distance of about a mile, mile and a half.
Several fire agencies are helping to fight that fire near Greenland and Larkspur, the smoke blowing all the way east into Elbert County. Starting tomorrow, you can fly from Denver to London nonstop on United Airlines.
The new once-a-week seasonal service starts with a flight that leaves at 5:35 on Saturday afternoon and lands at London's Heathrow Airport 10 hours later. United will operate the flight on its Dreamliner aircraft that seats 219 passengers, including 36 flatbed seats in business class.
Reporter Jerry Bell. That's the latest. I'm Kathy Walker.
This report is brought to you by Staples.
Strong winds this afternoon here in the metro area, right around 30 miles an hour. The highways are getting busy. Couple of trouble spots, southbound 225 near the I-25 interchange. Minor accident there. Running heavy from Parker Road. I-70 continues to jam up both directions between I-25 and 225. Still reported on eastbound I-70 at Havana. Auto pedestrian accidents on Colorado Boulevard at Louisiana. Very strong winds out in the foothills up to 50 miles an hour. High wind advisory posted along I-70. Some snow showers out in the high country. Denver's forecast, clear skies, windy overnight, low of 36. Tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds. It'll be windy, high near 68. Right now to 68. With traffic and weather, I'm Susan Thielen, 630 KHEL.
Staples can help your business stand out with custom printed signs, banners, and brochures. Now at Staples, get $5 off your next print and marketing services purchase when you spend $50 or more. Standout materials equals outstanding results. Offer in-store only, ends 3/24. Exclusions apply. Staples.
Your shot at $1,000 right now. Text the keyword cash to 200-200. You'll get a text.
Up or something?
Oh no, I forgot to turn the audio up. I was so excited about the crown, I forgot to turn the audio up. Sorry, guys.
No audio. Well, okay, we got it. We just happen to look down and see there's no audio.
Now you just have to listen to the podcast later to catch up on what you missed for the first 2 minutes.
That's exactly right. But we didn't make any guarantees about how long we'd wear these, right?
No, we didn't.
So I think maybe for the first segment.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. You can wear yours the rest of the evening.
I might. It's Friday, you know?
Yeah. You might, I mean, you're about to become a newlywed and everything. I'm just giving you a little, fatherly-like advice here.
Oh, I'm about to have the talk?
Yeah, well, yes.
Okay.
And I think what would really turn her on tonight is you naked wearing the Burger King crown.
See, you should have stopped with naked right there. Because let's be honest, that ain't turning nobody on.
Because women aren't visual. But
No.
women don't get turned on visually like you and I do.
Right.
So I'm just saying that the addition of the crown would take her attention away from, let's say, less impressive, less firm. I should just stop.
Yeah, you're digging yourself a hole.
I'm digging a hole here.
But thanks for the fatherly advice there, Chief.
Yes, yeah. So let me know how it goes this week.
Yeah, we'll do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hail to the Burger King. That's right. This actually is very uncomfortable. It's like cutting into my forehead.
See, I don't even notice mine's here. It's not bad. Yeah, yours does look uncomfortable. You can tell just by looking at it.
Yeah, we got Angie a crown too, but Angie's not here, and so
it'll be waiting for her when she gets back.
Oh, here's the deal.
Uh-huh.
I'll take my crown off at the break, and I'm going to put it over here on the side of the console where the staplers and we have 2 rolls of tape in here. We're pretty special, and the box of Kleenex, and I'm going to set it out. What are the odds that these are not here? Or mine's not here on Monday.
Oh, considering the shows that come in here on the weekends, guaranteed it'll be gone.
100%.
Tomorrow.
Right, 100%.
It won't be here Sunday.
That's why people don't see, but when we turn the YouTube off and I'm packing up to go home, Drew will tell you I actually do a double take to make sure I don't leave anything here, because even if I have actually left a charger for my laptop, just forgot to take it out of the plug. Gone. 24 hours, 23 hours, gone.
Yep, not surprising.
21 hours, gone. You know, when I clench my teeth, it squeezes the crown even tighter.
Let's not hurt yourself. We still got, 3.5 or 2.5 more hours of radio to do.
Oh, tell people why. People want to know why we're wearing the crowns.
Oh, well, I mean, it was because of on the YouTube, under your name, when you go to comment, I can't tell if there actually still is, but there was a gold crown.
There's a gold crown next to my name.
Next to your name.
Yes.
So somehow it came up that we decided that you needed a crown, and then you brought up the fact that we needed Burger King crowns, but both of us are too lazy to drive our butts to Burger King to get the crowns.
I still don't know where a Burger King is between my usual path.
Yeah, I don't either.
If somebody wanted to assassinate me, there's 1 of 2 ways I go: come into work and go home to work.
Don't give anybody ideas, all right? You may fire some people up today.
They've already... Oh, you're right. You're right. Considering, and actually it's interesting, the crowns have allowed me to avoid that subject for a good 8 minutes now.
Yeah. So you're just going to wait till the next segment for that one?
Should I give them a little lead into what's happening?
Yeah, I think the tease is necessary.
Here's the tease for the next segment. Oh, actually, there's one more thing I want to say about the crowns. I think we also said that we would wear the crowns if we got to 1,000 subscribers.
We did. Yes, that was it. That's, I think, where it came in.
And we got to 1,000 subscribers. I think we're a little over 1,300 now. We want to eventually get to 2,000 subscribers, but people get tired of me groveling for subscribers. So let me just grovel right now. We're already fired up, just not about Michael. Well, then I'm going to piss you off, because if you're already fired up
hold on, people,
about what's happened today, well, then wait till I get started, because if you think you're fired up, I'm so livid I can't see straight. So here's the tease for the next hour. A presidential candidate once famously said, "Read my lips, no new taxes." And then that same candidate became president. His name was George H.W. Bush. And then he promptly lost bigly, as President Trump would say. He lost bigly to one William Jefferson Blythe Clinton. And part of the reason, in my opinion, that he lost was that he broke that promise. Well, there has been a promise made today, a promise that was made explicitly, and it's a promise that I don't think can be kept. It's a promise that I do not think will be kept, and it's a promise that should never, ever, ever, ever have been made. And the one chance that a certain president had the opportunity to show us that he really was serious about draining the swamp, cleaning the swamp, upending the normal routine of Washington, D.C., occurred today, and it was fittered away. Completely, utterly, just boom. It vamoosed, and I'm PO'd about it.
This report is brought to you by Staples.
Strong winds for this afternoon's drive out in the foothills and high country. Those wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour. High wind advisory posted along I-70. Driving west of the tunnel, some scattered snow showers as well. Metro highways are busy. Typical Friday drive. Accidents southbound 225 right at the I-25 interchange on the shoulder. And slower traffic on the I-70 drive. Both directions. Cars stalled out on eastbound I-70 at Havana. Some debris on the highway C-470 out near Ken Carroll. And an accident, Colorado Boulevard in Louisiana. Then with forecast tonight, clear skies. It'll be windy, low 36. Partly sunny tomorrow, upper 60s. Right now, 68. With traffic and weather, I'm Susan Thielen, 630 KHOW.
Staples can help your business stand out with custom printed signs, banners, and brochures. Now at Staples, get $5 off your next print and marketing services purchase when you spend $50 or more. Standout materials equals outstanding results. Offer in-store only, ends 3/24. Exclusions apply. Staples.
You know, it seems that every day you hear somebody talking about the many potential positive effects of stem cells. Medical journals are filled with thousands of scientific papers about the health benefits that result from stem cell therapy. Grossman Wellness Center has been offering stem cell-based regenerative therapies to treat a multitude of orthopedic problems for almost a decade. This is longer than any other medical clinic in Colorado. So whether you suffer from plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, or even something more severe such as bone-on-bone arthritis, that's causing you considerable pain and interfering with your quality of life, I invite you to call my doctors at the Grossman Wellness Center. Schedule a free initial consultation with one of their board-certified physicians. Call them today at 303-233-4247 and tell them Michael Brown sent you for a free initial consultation. Call Grossman Wellness Center today at 303-233-4247. You have nothing to lose but your pain.
Have you still not refinanced your mortgage? Well, soon you may be kicking yourself in the head. Hi, I'm Wesley Hogan with Westland Financial, and interest rates have gone up recently and will continue to rise, but they're still at historical lows. So don't delay. Let us lower your monthly payment, consolidate a first and second, pay off other debt, or drop you into a 15-year loan with no closing costs. That's right. Nothing's rolled into your loan. We'll pay for your appraisal, title, underwriting, settlement fee, everything. Do not miss out on this historic opportunity. Whether it's a purchase or refinance, you'll pay no closing costs. You won't spend a dime. Think about it. All it takes is a 5-minute phone call to find out how we can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars a year. And by the way, Westland Financial now is proud to offer reverse mortgages for our clients over 62. So call us at 888-455-3669. The only way you can lose money is not to call Westland Financial. That's 888-455-3669. 888-455-3669. That's 888-455-3669.
NMLS number 3304. Not all loans apply. Equal housing lender.
Get a licensed plumber or HVAC tech in your home for just $39. A safe, complete, and predictable way to find out what's wrong. Just $39 by Fix It 24/7. If you have them do any of the needed repairs, that diagnostic fee is waived with upfront pricing before work begins. And you won't find anyone doing as much work for a lower price anywhere. 720-526-3939. 720-526-3939.
Find your next vacation at the Denver Travel and Adventure Show. Explore thousands of vacation options from top destinations from around the globe. Meet travel experts Rick Steves, the booze traveler Jack Maxwell, and Peter Greenberg. Save big with show-only specials and enjoy hands-on activities. Fun for the whole family March 24th and 25th at the Colorado Convention Center. Get tickets now at travelshows.com. That's travelshows.com.
I grew up in a military family, and that's why it's important to me to remind veterans that it's time to take advantage of the VA benefits that you deserve. This is Ross Kaminsky, and I thank you, and American Financing thanks you for your service, and want to see that you receive the greatest savings when it comes to owning a home on the land you once defended. When using your VA benefits, there's no down payment and no mortgage interest required, and you'll receive some of the lowest rates in the industry. If you're already in a mortgage, it's no problem. You can refinance any existing mortgage into a VA loan while receiving access to 100% of your home's value. That's greater than any other loan program can offer, and even though it's called a VA loan, it's available to active duty military and spouses as well, so you don't have to wait to take advantage of such incredible savings. A salary-based mortgage consultant will listen to your financial goals and customize a loan program to fit your needs. Just call 303-695-7000, 303-695-7000, or AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 182334, regulated by the Division of Real Estate.
I'm Nick Soboleski, a Select Quote agent with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a $300,000 group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and can't take it with him. Well, I shopped the many highly rated term life insurance companies we represent and found Ray, who is 41 and takes medication to control his cholesterol, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $27 a month. That's almost twice the coverage for less than half of what he had paid. If SelectQuote hasn't shopped for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 800-471-9807. That's 800-471-9807. 800-471-9807. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Or price could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Tax time means you might be getting a refund. But why not get a little more? It's the 16K a day giveaway. Listen for your shot at $1,000 every hour at 5 after the hour. Weekdays, 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. on 630 KHOW. Brought to you by The Hall Company. If you want a brand new custom home, you need The Hall Company. Whether you want a 1,500 square foot home or 15,000 square feet, The Hall Company will help you buy the land, design the home, and build it. Visit them at denvercustomhomebuilder.biz.
At 6:55 a.m. this morning, Eastern Daylight Time, Donald Trump tweeted the following: I am considering a veto of the omnibus spending bill based on the fact that the 800,000 plus DACA recipients have been totally abandoned by the Democrats, parentheses, not even mentioned in the bill, close parentheses, and the border wall, in all caps, which is desperately needed for our national defense, is not fully funded. The omnibus spending bill is a $1.3 trillion spending bill, 2,232 pages. It passed on a 65-32 vote just after midnight this morning, which made their deadline to avoid a partial government shutdown. I tuned in today on YouTube to watch the president as we eagerly anticipated his veto of this massive spending bill. He signed it. Despite his threats of a veto, despite his continued admonition that we need immigration reform, that he wants to help the DACA, the Dreamers, I don't get that. despite his demands that we build the wall, he didn't get anything. He got an increase in national defense spending. He said that he had to sign the bill as a matter of national security. National security is now the replacement phrase for either it saves one life or we must do it for the children. Donald John Trump ran on the idea that he was going to drain the swamp. He ran on the idea that he was going to upend things. He ran on the idea that he was going to change the way Washington does business. He ran on any number of things that were anti-establishment, that were anti-traditional ways of doing things. And when the time came to actually do something of substance, he folded like a cheap establishment suit. And he did it in the guise of national security. Donald Rumsfeld once said something to the effect, you know, you go to war with the army you've got. Well, we have been going to war with the army we have, the military we have, for over a decade now. And while I agree that the military needs to be built up, while I agree that military personnel need raises, we've lived with it the way we have for 10, 12, 15 years. And we could have lived with it the way it is for another 6 months, or 6 days, or 6 hours. Whatever it took for him to veto the omnibus bill, send it back to Congress, and say, until these things are in this bill, you will continue to get a veto by me. He could have also, because this bill passed by an almost veto-proof margin, 65 to 32, they really only needed one more. They could have overridden the veto. But he would have sent a clear signal that we're not doing business as usual. And instead, not only are we doing business as usual, we're doing business worse than usual. I said yesterday that I thought this bill only got us through the end of the fiscal year. And in fact, that's the case. The fiscal year for the federal government ends on September 30th. The new fiscal year begins on October 1. This $1.3 trillion bill goes through September. Now, I've not had time, obviously, to read the 2,232 pages, and I cannot find any analysis out there. But there is a rumor going around that says if the spending levels in this bill are met, in other words, if we actually spend the money that the bill says we'll spend, then we will use the same, or the Congress has agreed internally, they will use this same legislation for next year. That still means, though, Congress would still have to vote prior to September 30th or October 1 to again appropriate this same money for the next fiscal year, giving Democrats who want to play the game of chicken the opportunity to say, well, we're not going to vote for this bill, we need this, we need that, and to set up another budget battle 4 weeks before the midterm elections. Donald Trump has said quite clearly, quote, "There are a lot of things I'm unhappy about in this bill, but I say to Congress, read my lips, no new taxes," except he used these words instead. "But I say to Congress, I will never sign another bill like this again. I'm not going to do it again." Except unless he's willing 4 weeks prior to the midterm elections to shut down the government, Donald Trump will. He will sign whatever Republicans and Democrats send to him. And then he'll be subjected to the same excoriation that George H.W. Bush was excoriated for claiming, "Read my lips, no new taxes." And the midterms will be an absolute freaking disaster for Republicans. I'm over it.
This is Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW, an iHeart radio station. With Ross Kaminsky mornings, Michael Brown afternoons, KHOW, Denver.
From the L&L Heating and Air Conditioning Traffic Center.
Strong winds continue this afternoon, especially out in the foothills. High wind advisory posted along the I-70 corridor. Heading into the high country, those wind gusts upwards of 50 miles an hour. There's a stall on eastbound I-70 at Havana. That's now on the shoulder, jammed up there both directions, between I-25 and 225. Southbound 225, the I-25 interchange. That accident's gone. Running crowded from Parker Road into the Tech Center. We've got a truck that's stalled out northbound I-25 near Yale. That's on the shoulder. Stuck in traffic? You might have seen it coming with the Total Traffic app, powered by Traffic Karma. Denver's forecast, clear skies. It'll be windy tonight, low at 36. Tomorrow, upper 60s. Right now, 67. For the traffic and weather, I'm Susan Phelan, 630 KHOW.
This report is brought to you by Staples. Staples can help your business stand out with custom printed signs, banners, and brochures. Now at Staples, get $5 off your next print and marketing services purchase when you spend $50 or more. Standout materials equals outstanding results. Offer in-store only, ends 3/24. Exclusions apply. Staples.
Hey, it's Michael Brown here. You know that I'm a lawyer, so I've got strong opinions about lawyers. You know I'd never call a lawyer that advertises with a funny nickname or has an ad that shows hundreds of associates that are, well, you and I both know are overworked and underpaid. If me, Tamara, or any of my children or friends were involved in an accident and we needed an attorney, you know what I'd do? I'd call John Fuller at John Fuller Law. Now, his firm is effective and efficient. He doesn't look for hundreds of cases, but instead he looks for cases involving people like you and me, and then he and his staff give you personal attention. You know, the insurance companies are always looking for a very quick settlement at the least cost to them. And then they try to catch you at your most vulnerable time when you or your family are hurting. So I want you to do what I would do. I want you to call John Fuller. Check him out at personalinjuryco.com. That's personalinjuryco.com, or give him a call. 303-597-4500. 597-4500.
Hey, it's Ross Kaminsky, and I have the privilege again to speak with another satisfied client of Advanced Tax Solutions. And this time I'm talking with Raymond. What did Advanced Tax Solutions do for you?
Basically, in 2006, I started a business, and I wasn't paying enough in taxes for that year and the year previous, so I ended up owing close to $6,000, $7,000 after 2 years. After some time went by, the IRS started coming after me. They garnished my paycheck, and that's when I called Advanced Tax Solutions.
What was that level of fear like, knowing the IRS was looking at you?
It was extremely stressful. When they started garnishing my paycheck, they took everything but $300.
And what did Advanced Tax Solutions do to make that fear go away?
So they were immediately able to get the penalties and stuff to stop. They got the garnishments to stop, and they got me on a payment plan.
I guess it's fair to say you feel real grateful to Advanced Tax Solutions.
Yeah, definitely a good experience and a major stress relief.
If you're in a situation like Raymond, you've got to talk to the experts, the local experts, at AdvancedTaxSolutions.com, 303-753-6040.
Don't miss the Trading Group Show, Sundays at 3 p.m. on 630 KHOW. If you want to learn how to make money in the stock market, the Trading Group Show, Sundays at 3, or call 888-959-4004 for a free demo.
Sheridan Auto Tech is special because of the man behind the business. Kevin Calkin, the owner, is honorable and will never sell you anything you don't need. He will take care of you like one of his own. He has thousands of loyal customers and has been in business more than 20 years. He cares about you. 303-455-7242 on Colfax just west of Wadsworth, or in Aurora on Havana just south of 6th Avenue. 303-455-7242. Sheridan Auto Tech.
Come to Lady Luck Casino Blackhawk for the hottest games, tastiest food, and nonstop thrills. Get in the action with our $5 blackjack, $3 craps with 20 times odds, and over 400 slot machines. Plus, dine at Otis and Henry's restaurant to enjoy daily $7.77 blue plate specials, including smothered beef enchiladas, chicken pot pie, 99-cent Bloody Marys, and more. Plan your trip to Lady Luck Casino Blackhawk today. Must be 21. All terms, conditions, rewards, and benefits are subject to change or revocation without notice. Eligibility and exceptions apply. Table game limits subject to change. See official promotional rules. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Zero-Res uses empowered water, a patented process that gives water superior cleaning properties. I'm astounded every time I use them. My carpets look new again. Now, enjoy Zero-Res Clean for just $109 for a 3-room area for pre-treatment, cleaning, and sanitizing. 303-471-5150 or ZeroResDenver.com. I encourage you to call now. 303-471-5150.
Life Certain Wealth Strategies provides financial planning with a focus on forward-looking tax mitigation strategies for those in or near retirement in Colorado. Life Certain Wealth Strategies. Discover the fiduciary difference. Visit lifecertain.com today to begin your planning.
It's time to join the millions of people that meet happy with Zoom video conferencing. Zoom gives you flawless video, crystal clear audio, and instant sharing across any mobile, tablet, or desktop device. But the best thing about Zoom? It just works. So ditch the distractions, join the movement, and meet happy with Zoom video conferencing. Visit zoom.us to set up your free account today. That's Zoom.us. Zoom video conferencing.
When you're hiring, you don't want to waste time sorting through dozens of irrelevant resumes. You want an efficient way to get to a short list of qualified candidates. That's why you need Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes. Set up screener questions based on your job requirements. Then zero in on qualified candidates using an intuitive online dashboard. Discover why 3 million businesses use Indeed for hiring. Post a job today at Indeed.com/hire. Search for greatness. Search Indeed.
Denver's talk station. Online at khow.com.
Talking like we used to do. It was always me and you. Shaping up and shipping out. Check me in and check me out. Do you like walking?
So Karen writes, and I think this is a great email. So Karen, stay tuned. Karen writes, I'm going to have to turn off the program, which I rarely do even when you make me angry, if in the next 30 minutes you keep ragging on Trump for what happened today. If you need to vent, rag on the Republicans who helped craft the omnibus bill and then voted for it. I am so angry at them I could spit. I have already voicemailed and emailed my congresspeople, though I'm convinced they couldn't care less about my opinion. The fact of the matter is, I think Trump was so invested in increasing the military budget, for which I praise him, that he missed the opportunity to be the Trump he's always been and to shove the bill in the faces of our Congress with the advice to put it where the sun don't shine. When you blame Trump, but wait a minute. Let me finish the sentence. When you blame Trump, you divert attention from our backboneless Republicans who have lost focus, if they ever had any. Karen, let's go back to what you just wrote. The fact of the matter is, this is Karen's quote verbatim. The fact of the matter is, I think Trump was so invested in increasing the military budget, for which I praise him, that he missed the opportunity to be the Trump he's always been. That's exactly my point. And he's not the only one. If I heard once, I heard 20 times today from members of Congress. Well, we didn't like this bill either, but we got an increase in the military. So the increase in the military is, as I said, the new phrase replacing "it's for the children," or if it just saves one life. But Karen, and all the Karens out there, this is difficult for people to comprehend. But we're in the midterm elections already. And when the president said, quote, "There are a lot of things I'm unhappy about in this bill, but I say to Congress, I will never sign another bill like this again. I'm not going to do it again." As difficult as this may be for you, when it is October 1 and we're 4 weeks and a few days away from the midterm elections, do you think Donald Trump, who didn't have the guts to do today what you said he should have done, which is you yourself said he should have vetoed it and told them to shove it where the sun don't shine, do you think he's going to have the fortitude to do that 4 weeks outside of the midterm elections? Because those elections will determine, listen closely, every Trump supporter. If the Republicans lose the midterm elections, all of this joking that I have played about stupid, dumbass Maxine Waters and her impeach 45, that becomes realistic. That's their goal. That's why if, as you say, Karen, if Trump was going to be Trump, today was the day to do it. He even started out today saying at 6:55, 4:55 a.m. Mountain Time, I'm considering a veto of the omnibus spending bill. The generals got to him. He should have stood up to the generals and said, just like Rumsfeld, we're going to have to fight with the army we have currently. We're going to have to live to fight another day. The president's words, I'm not going to do it again, have now boxed him in a corner. He will either have to shut down the government 4 weeks before the midterm elections, which means that every news outlet, which means that people on the margins, which means that undecided voters will either get mad and vote Democrat or they'll get mad and stay home. It increases exponentially the opportunity that we will lose the House and the Senate. And if you lose the House and the Senate, you increase exponentially the chance you lose the president. Now, I don't want to go through impeachment proceedings. I don't want to have that battle. I want Trump to be able to focus on what he said he was going to do. Clean and drain the swamp. Today was the day to do that. He could have vetoed the bill today, sent it back, and all of those people in Congress that we're all pissed off at right now, who have already gone to Reagan National Airport or to Dulles or to Baltimore, Washington International, and they've gotten on their jets and they have flown home to their states or to their districts, would have had to have gone back and worked this weekend to because the government would have shut down, and they would have had to work to reopen it with a bill that either they'd have to override the veto or come up with a new spending bill that had the stuff in it that Trump wanted. I know that's difficult for people to comprehend, but that's the way it works. I live in the real world, not the make-believe world. And the make-believe world is read my lips, no new taxes. History is repeating itself. If Donald Trump was the drain the swamp guy that everybody told me he was, today was the day to stand up, because in our system of government, we have 3 co-equal branches of government. We can sit here today and we can point the finger at Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell and every Republican and every Democrat that voted for this bill. And that's fine. We should point the finger at them because they have spent us into oblivion. At the same time, though, the founders set up a system where the president could have said to them, on behalf of all of us, this is what pisses me off. On behalf of every single one of us, President Trump today could have said to Mitch McConnell and Paul Ryan and every establishment Republican that is spinning us into oblivion, shove it up your butt. And he didn't do it. And if me pointing out the truth makes people uncomfortable, then people will have to be uncomfortable. I say to Congress, I will never sign another bill like this again. I'm not going to do it again. The problem is, when he had the easiest chance to do it, he didn't. When it's even going to be harder to do in October, why should I have faith that he'll do it in October?
This report is brought to you by Staples.
Driving south to Castle Rock, tough drive, big delays. South on I-25 is stopped from Toma Road down to an accident. South on I-25 after Larkspur, hanging up that left lane. Speeds there in the single digits. That is a tough drive. Metro highways are jammed up as well. A lot of slowdowns. 225, an accident near I-25 that is gone. Heavy in and around at the tech center. I-70 jammed up. 270, heavier on C-470. Bad accident northbound Vasquez approaching 270. Crash on Colorado Boulevard at 4th Avenue, Colorado and Louisiana. Denver's forecast, clear skies, windy overnight, low of 36. Tomorrow partly sunny but windy, upper 60s. Right now 67. With the traffic and weather, I'm Susan Thielen, 630 KHAL.
Staples can help your business stand out with custom printed signs, banners, and brochures. Now at Staples, get $5 off your next print and marketing services purchase when you spend $50 or more. Standout materials equals outstanding results. Offer in-store only, ends 3/24, exclusions apply. Staples.
Hey, it's Michael Brown here. In this crazy housing market, you find a house you want, and then there are multiple offers all in one day on the same house. So instead of buying an existing house, how about getting a brand new custom-built home from the Hall Company? Many people hear custom-built, and the first thing they think, expensive. But you know what? Whether you're looking for 1,500 square feet or 15,000 square feet, the Hall Company will help you find the ideal piece of land, design the home with you, and then build it. You get what you want, not what somebody else had. The Hall Company can even help you find the land if you want to build the house yourself. And of course, they can help secure financing. So instead of getting what somebody else liked, get a home that's what just you want. Check out their work at denvercustomhomebuilder.biz. That's denvercustomhomebuilder.biz, or call Dave Hall, the owner. He actually answers his phone, and he'll answer your questions. Call or text Dave at 303-669-0531. That's 303-669-0531, and just have a conversation about the dream home that you've always wanted.
When it comes to finances, how do you make sense of it all? Listen to Financial Engine's Investing Sense for help in making sense of your investments, retirement, Social Security, and much more. Financial Engine's Investing Sense, every Saturday morning at 6, or visit investingsense.com.
It's Brian with Advanced Mudjacking. Sinking concrete across the Front Range is a big problem. We have the solution. We can fix your sinking concrete and save you big bucks. Call Advanced Mudjacking, 303-424-9441, or advancedmudjacking@yahoo.com.
Never worry about breakdowns with Pro Auto Care. You'll have total peace of mind knowing you'll never be stranded because Pro Auto Care offers free roadside assistance for each and every customer. When Pro Auto Care services your car, you get a free 36,000-mile warranty complete with roadside assistance. All makes and models, expert techs, 25 years in business, 2 locations, Denver and Littleton. 303-PRO-AUTO, that's 303-PRO-AUTO, or online at 303proauto.com.
Want to grow your business but not sure how? We can help. I'm Greg Bennett, the Growth Coach Denver Tech. We help companies grow and improve. It's what we do. To learn more, visit us at thegrowthcoachdenvertech.com. That's thegrowthcoachdenvertech.com.
Find your next vacation at the Denver Travel and Adventure Show. Explore thousands of vacation options from top destinations from around the globe. Meet travel experts Rick Steves, the booze traveler Jack Maxwell, and Peter Greenberg. Save big with show-only specials and enjoy hands-on activities. Fun for the whole family March 24th and 25th at the Colorado Convention Center. Get tickets now at travelshows.com. That's travelshows.com.
Have you ever wanted to refinance your mortgage but didn't want to start a 30-year loan all over again? This is Ross Kaminsky from my friends at American Financing, and let me tell you, they can help. When refinancing to eliminate mortgage insurance, to lower your rate, or consolidate high-interest debt, no matter why you're refinancing, you don't have to worry about resetting the term of your loan because at American Financing, they offer 9, 13, or 18-year loans, really any term you need. It truly is a custom loan. You choose the term based on your budget, and they'll find the most competitive interest rate. It's your mortgage, your way. Plus, with a fixed rate, no matter where interest rates go, yours stays the same and your monthly payments won't increase. It just takes one call to their salary-based mortgage consultants. They'll guide you through the options. They'll customize the right program to achieve your financial goals. They could even get you closed in as fast as 10 days. So get started right now. 303-695-7000. That's 303-695-7000 or online at AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 182334, regulated by the Division of Real Estate.
Hey, Michael Brown here. You know the iHeartRadio app is the easy-to-use app for both music and radio. That means that you can take KHOW anywhere. Do you suffer from FOMO, F-O-M-O, fear of missing out? Well, with the iHeartRadio app, you're never going to miss the Michael Brown Show or 630 KHOW. And the good news, it's free. You get KHOW and thousands of live radio stations from across the country right on your phone. iHeartRadio, the easy app to use for music and radio.
Take it like it is and make it like you want it. You've heard that before, right? Well, that applies to your home too. But maybe you don't know exactly how to get it done or what the options might be. Hi, Dan Cicchini, Done Right Kitchens and Baths, Windows and Doors. How about starting with a call to us? For over 30 years, our family company has been designing and completing first-rate kitchens and baths that, frankly, your neighbors would be jealous of. Where to start, Todd?
Dad, they just need to call us. We can help. And now's the time. At Done Right, we offer only the finest cabinet resurfacing, custom cabinets, tub and shower upgrades, and full kitchen and bath redesigns. Simply call us for a free in-home estimate, and you'll see how your unique kitchen and bath fantasies will become your reality.
Come on, folks, get her done. Once and for all. Kitchens, baths, counters, and floors, and even replacement windows and doors. You have our word, we'll treat you right at Done Right. 303-722-2295, 800-362-8370, or drhi.com.
Ross Kaminsky, mornings 5 to 10.
The porn star speaks. Stormy Daniels' 60 Minutes interview, which would seem to be prohibited by her NDA, will nevertheless air Sunday evening. Will the country care? We'll react together Monday morning here on 630 KHOW.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch.
Karen was one of the two women that wrote in and said she was turning off the radio if I didn't stop ragging on Trump, and then listened to my explanation of why I'm ragging on all of them, and graciously said that she wasn't turning off the radio, that she actually agrees with my explanation of why I'm so pissed off today. I never come here. I never come in here. When I sit down to start doing show prep, it never crosses my mind, what do I think will drive ratings? Instead, I think, what can I bring to you? All of you that are so loyal and listen every day, that might be a different perspective on what or why or how Washington works. There might be a few other people in the country that have done it, but not at the level I have. Not inside the White House. Not at the level that I have. Nobody's had 2 presidential commissions at the level that I had to understand how these things work. And so what I'm trying desperately to get, whether you are a never Trumper, a sometime Trumper, or an always Trumper, what I'm trying to help people understand is this is 2018, and we're already in the midterm elections. People are getting on ballots everywhere to run for governor, to run for state and House legislative seats, to run for Congress, to run for Senate. All of that's happening right now. All 435 members of Congress are up for re-election this November, and 1/3 of the U.S. Senate is up for election this November. You realize we have a 2-vote margin in the Senate. We have 51 votes. We lose 2 of those. We no longer control the Senate. It doesn't make any difference whether the vice president comes in to break a tie or not. And we're so close in the House. And so what has been set up today is a spending bill that takes us through the end of September. Some argue that there is language in the 2,300 pages that will carry it beyond September if these spending levels are actually met. I don't know whether that language is in there or not. Regardless of whether that language is in there or not, Congress can only appropriate for a budget year. So they have to come back and vote for another budget, another appropriation, another spending bill. They have to do it because this only spends money through the end of September. So we will face, and why they didn't demand that it go through November, go through the first month of the new fiscal year, put it beyond the election. They're so stupid, or they're so ignorant, or they're so in our face. You know, and here's why I just give up. Here's why I truly just give up. Because I don't think anybody out there understands the fiscal pain that this is causing the country at large. We are dangerously. I happen to know a little bit about bankruptcy court. I know a hell of a lot about bankruptcy court. Used to practice in it. This country, if it was a publicly traded company, the shareholders, the debt holders, would be putting us in a Chapter 11 or a Chapter 7 immediately. But I don't think anybody cares because we don't feel the pain. And I think a lot of people don't feel the pain because nothing's changed. There are no cuts to anything. And until we feel pain, we don't demand of our representatives that they change or do anything differently. I got a ton of taxpayer relief shots. I had a bit from George Orwell that I want. Well, you know what? No, because I don't have time to explain the George Orwell. So let me just say before we get to Christian and the fun things for the evening. Yeah, I'm frustrated with the president. The president told us he was going to drain the swamp. The president told us that he was going to upend the way D.C. works. Today, he had the opportunity to do that in the biggest, most powerful way possible, to force Congress to go back into session, because they've already taken off for the weekend. They're already all over the media talking about, well, you know, this bill's not, no, I didn't like this bill, but, you know, I had to take care of the military. Why don't you just act like the Democrats and just say, you know, I hated this bill, but we had to do it for the children. Yes, the military has suffered. But again, we could have gotten by. And the president could have made good on a promise that he was going to change the way Washington does business. Even if the House and the Senate overrode a presidential veto, it still would have called their bluff, and he egregiously failed to do so today.